The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. What do I have to say about this anime? There's a lot to say about this anime. Have you ever walked into a room and felt immediately judged before you even opened your mouth? Like people already decided who you are, what you're capable of, and what box you belong in. And if you've ever felt that way, then this anime is probably going to hit you a little bit differently. Because this anime is not just a romance, it's a mirror. Hey soul healers, DJ Lee here, your emotionally intelligent bestie. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're talking about the anime The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. But we're not just talking about the love story that happens in the anime. We're talking about why this anime hits differently when you've already been judged, misunderstood, or labeled before anybody really understood you. Because this story, it's about more than romance. It's about perception. So let's talk about it. If you guys don't know much about this anime, I'll give you a quick synopsis. The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity follows two high school students from completely different schools, one elite, prestigious, and respected, and the other judged, stereotyped, and looked down on. And right there, that's the tension. It's not just about two people falling in love. It's about reputation, class perception, social biases, and how quickly we decide who someone is without knowing their heart. And if you've ever been on the wrong side of assumptions, this story doesn't feel fictional. It feels too familiar. One thing that really hit me the hardest when watching this anime was how quickly characters would judge you just based off of the school you went to, not who they were or how they treated people. And if you grew up being judged for the way you talked, the way you dressed, your race, your sexuality, your family background, your neighborhood, your masculinity or femininity, you know that feeling. That quiet exhaustion of constantly having to prove you're not what people assume. And what I love most about this particular anime and the characters in it is that the characters that feel judged, they don't turn out bitter. It weirdly makes them grounded. And ultimately, that's their strength. This story hits really differently because of the subtle things that go through the anime. The pain of being misunderstood, not hated, not attacked, just misread. And sometimes that hurts more. When someone thinks you're dangerous, when you're gentle, when someone assumes you're incapable, when you're disciplined, when someone thinks you're too much or not enough before hearing your story. And watching these characters slowly see each other beyond the stereotypes, it feels healing. It's like watching someone say, I don't care what they think you are. I see you actually who you are. And if you ever longed for that type of validation, don't feel bad. That is only a very human nature thing to do or want. What makes the story so powerful is how the romance isn't built on drama. It's built on dignity. It's also built on curiosity, on gentleness, on giving someone space to unfold instead of forcing them into a narrative. And when you've been judged before, that kind of love feels great. Because it says, I won't reduce you to your label. I won't shrink you into your stereotype, and I won't project my fear onto you. That's not just romantic. That's emotionally intelligent. And honestly, that's extremely rare. After sitting with this story, I kind of realized something. Being judged can do one of two things. It can harden you or it can humble you. And what I admire about these characters is that they didn't let judgment turn them cruel. They stayed soft. They stayed curious. They stayed open. And that's not weakness. That's maturity. Because let's be honest, when you're being misjudged, you can get super defensive. But with these characters, they taught me that you can still be kind. So yeah, this anime hits different if you've ever been judged yourself. Not because it's dramatic, but because it's gentle. It reminds us that being misunderstood doesn't mean we're unworthy. And being seen, even by one person, can change everything. If you watch this anime, please leave a comment down below with the character you feel like gets judged the most. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And make sure to also follow me on my social media platforms, for I am on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, keep striving and keep thriving. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.